Welcome back to Aloha Nation Live with Ryoko, and we're interviewing Jean. We're going to continue on the conversation about the application of Hawaiian sovereignty law with on this soil and how it's different with American sovereignty for those American sovereigns who do live here on this land. So how can we apply for how can you share to those American sovereigns how to live sovereign on this Hawaiian sovereign kingdom land?
Well, it's a leap. It's an evolution of awareness for any individual on Earth to recognize that there is such a thing as a divine law, and there is such a thing as unalienable rights, God-given, creator-given. There is such a thing as natural law justice that's in harmony with the design of the way things are in the creation, and the way human beings peacefully can come to conclusions in the law and forgive each other and have restorative justice. All of these things are available to the sovereign. You have Hawaiian Kingdom sovereignty. You can't have a sovereign nation unless you have sovereign people.
Right.
You have American sovereignty. Once again, if you have a population that are not educated in their unalienable rights and how to protect them, how to solve conflict and controversy on American soil. Now, we're not on American soil.
Right.
And if anyone out there, like State of Hawaii people, or State of Hawaii persons, which is a corporation term, agents and employees thereof, if they claim that the state of Hawaii is lawful in Hawaii, then a sovereign American, a sovereign Hawaiian, will require of them, you made a claim. Now here's my claim. Here's my, proof and my autograph to verify that I have a verified claim that I will stand in honor to proclaim and defend. Who are you? You have sent me a charging instrument, a citation, a summons, a notice, or something. I need to know who you are. If you're a sovereign American, wow, this is good. Now, what is the proof that you're a sovereign?
Right.
Okay? The proof is that you honor the principles of the Creator's law. What is the truth? Was any harm done or do no harm? And what is the status of agreements? Or what is the law you're operating in? You need to be honest and in full disclosure regarding any contract. This is all about agreements or contract.
Right.
That's why, what's the truth? Was any harm done? And what's the status of agreements? The state of Hawaii, agents and employees, the judges, the cops, the politicians, everybody, for the most part, except Jen Ruggles, to my observation. Nobody in office getting paid by the corporation actually came forward the way she did. And she's a Hawaii Island. She's from, Big Island. And so much love and respect and gratitude for her courage and for her willingness to stand in honor. In her case, I think she's operating as an American sovereign.
I see.
Okay? I don't believe she has pledged, like I have, to become a Hawaiian sovereign. Okay? Now, this, speaking of Hawaiian sovereignty, this is a pledge unto the Creator's law as codified Declaration of Rights 1839, which is right here on the back side. You see, Declaration of Rights 1839, I mentioned it in the previous video. God hath made of one blood all nations of men, people, to dwell on earth in unity and blessedness. This is the foundation of Hawaiian Kingdom law from 1839 all the way to 2019. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel. If there are people that want to craft their own pledge unto the Creator's law, because there's unity in the law, the unity in the people, the potential for unity in the people already exists. And so unity in the law equals unity in the people. So what is the truth? Was any harm done? And what is the law? If we can all come to agreement on that, that's really the only agreement we have to come to. And then we can continue to do our kuleana in this group or that way of life, or follow your bliss, lead the way you want to lead. However, do no harm and be ready to defend your actions with honor, clarifying again who you are, where you are, or where you think you are, and what is the status of agreements, or what is the law that you're operating in. We did this with Suzanne Case, BLNR chairperson. She did not respond. I did it. And we created a circle of sovereigns, Hawaiian Kingdom Jural Assembly, operating in kingdom law to verify that this sovereign Hawaiian did his due diligence. When I make a claim unto this individual calling herself the chairperson of an entity that sends out charging instruments threatening $15,000 per day fines if you don't do what we say. Well, I got to know who you are.
Right.
And I'm telling you who I am. I'm telling you where we are. And I'm telling you with evidence what is the law of this soil, how we come to lawful conclusions on this soil. And that's why it's a right and a responsibility for Hawaiians of all colors to form and to participate in the protection of unalienable rights on Hawaiian Kingdom soil.
So by her not responding,
that was her
in
response.
writing,
Yeah.
it has to be a response in writing.
And I gave her 10 days. I could have given her 21. At this point, I could have gave her 40 days. She's almost a month in default. Okay, so if you don't respond, you can't just ignore someone who's standing in honor. Even if I disagree with you, we coexist on this land.
Right.
So if somebody, like it could be the mayor, it could be Suzanne Case, somebody says, well, Gene, I got a problem and an issue with what you're doing, and here's who I am. Here's the proof that I am lawful to make that request of you. Okay, now it's my turn. It's in this case, it was me, the sovereign Hawaiian, go, okay, who are you? Scaring our people, threatening our people,
right.
$15,000 a day. Well, you got my attention. Okay, so we stood in honor.
So that was her in writing.
Well,
and you
we sent to her.
responded in
We sent her a notice, and what they call is a demand for particulars.
Okay.
This is who I am. Now I'm requiring that you clarify and confirm who you are. Okay, her non-response, now approaching 1 month. Her non-response over the time we gave her is her response. And in law, if you don't respond or rebut to another's claim, well, the other holds the law. Okay, a claim unrebutted stands as the law, as the conclusion in the truth. So if anybody, what's the practical application? If anybody wants to protect Mauna Kea, diversion of water, selling of land that you don't really have title to, if anyone wants to protect that, well, they should know that it is on her autograph that these activities, these presumptions in the law are occurring. And that now, because she is with forensic evidence provably in default, you can render all of her authorizations to be provably unlawful. And that's what I want to remind people, that if they want to challenge Suzanne Case, well, we have the forensic evidence to do that right now.
So how can people contact you?
You can go to circleofsovereigns.com. You can call me, 808-785-0402. Email is alohatruth@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, Jean, for clarifying the situation with the Suzanne case and applying Hawaiian sovereignty in American law, which is not lawful on this land.
Well, once again, remember, America has been infiltrated, and United States Incorporated is the de facto law in America and her occupied
I
territories.
see.
So that's an important claim. I just made an important claim that America herself is not a people's de jure government. That America herself has been infiltrated by foreign agents. Okay, and that corporation operating out of District of Columbia is unlawful on the continent. That's not even lawful on the continent, let alone in Hawaii.
Thank you for clarifying that, Jean.
Okay, with love and aloha truth. Until next time.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jean. Blessings. Aloha.
Thank you.